Hey kiddos, no stories right now and no Edgar. I think he's sleeping upstairs. But I did want to show you a couple books that I've read and finished and would totally be talking about at school. So the first one is called Chasing Helicity, and it's by Ginger Zee. And if you know that name, she's the meteorologist on Good Morning America. And this book is amazing. It's the first book, and there's 3 books, and I have the next 2 coming. But this is what it says about the first one. It says, Helicity is well aware that her name is unusual, kind of like Helicity herself. The word helicity basically means to spin in a corkscrew motion. And for as long as she can remember, Helicity has been fascinated by the weather, especially spinning tornadoes. Her heroes are not reality TV stars, but meteorologists and storm chasers. The weather is Helicity's escape from her own reality, be it school, her father's strict discipline, or her brother's imminent departure for college, where he's all set to play football. One fateful day, Helicity and her horse head out on a long ride to take a break from life at home. Even with her vast experience studying the atmosphere, Helicity is unprepared for a powerful tornado that wipes out her town. The choices Helicity makes before, during, and after that storm will have a lasting effect on her family and her future. This book was amazing. I read it in a day. It was super quick. And it is 204 pages, so it would count as 2. So this was one that I got on Amazon. So Chasing Helicity is one of them. The other one is unbelievable. It's called The Miraculous, and it is a brand new book by a brand new author. This is her first book. It says, there are miracles all around us. If anyone can find them, it's you. And this is what it says on the inside. We will all be changed. Let us then change together. 11-year-old Wonder Ellis is a miraculist. In a journal he calls The Miraculous, he records stories of the inexplainable and the extraordinary, and he believes every single one of them. But when his newborn sister dies at only 8 days old, Wonder gets rid of the miraculous and he stops believing. Then he meets Faye, a cape-wearing, outspoken girl who has losses of her own. Together they find an abandoned house by the cemetery and a mysterious old woman who just might be a witch. The old woman asks for their help. She asks them to go to graveyards and forests, to town halls and police stations, by bicycle and by train. She asks them to just believe. And so they begin a journey that leads to friendship, adventure, healing, and to miracles. The Miraculous is Jess Redmond's stunning debut novel about facing grief, trusting the unknown, and finding the brightness in the darkest moments. And it just feels like with everything going on and how we can't see each other and things happening, this book was amazing. I know I said the other one was too, but they both are. So this one is The Miraculous. Super good. This one, for those of you that have read the Wayside School books, they were published quite a while ago. Like, they're not new books, but this is the 4th book in the series. So this is Wayside School Beneath the Cloud of Doom, and it has the same kiddos in it, and this is what it says. Welcome back to Wayside School. Your favorite students and teachers have been waiting for you. That includes Sherry, who loves her striped and spotted umbrella more than anything, Kathy, who has a bad case of opsitis, Jason, who has to read the longest book in the world, and the rest of the kids in Mrs. Jewell's class on the 30th story, who are busily collecting toenail clippings. They all need to prepare for the ultimate test, despite the cloud of doom looming above them. More than 9 million readers have laughed at the clever and hilarious stories of Wayside School, but they've never seen these stories before. So, what are you waiting for? Super, super funny. So, this one's a fun new one. And this was the other one I read. So this one is by James Patterson, and he writes adult books that have Alex Cross in them. And so this is Alex Cross's son, Ali Cross. And this one was so good. It says, Alex Cross, the brilliant DC detective who never gives up on a case, Ali Cross, the tenacious kid who's determined to follow in his father's footsteps. The case that finally gives him a chance. Ali knows Gabe Qualls better than anyone, so when his friend goes missing, Ali jumps right into action. Being Alex Cross's son has taught him the skills he needs to solve the mystery. Intelligence, persistence, and logic. One thing he didn't inherit, though, patience. Because Ali knows that with every passing day Gabe is gone, less likely is that he will ever be found. Being Alex Cross's son, he refuses to accept those odds. So, awesome book. Super good mystery. So those are the ones I've read. I'm reading another one right now. It's called The Twin, and that one's a little saucy, a little spicy. That one's more for the 8th graders. But as I finish them, I'll let you know more about them because these are just good books that I would want you to read anyway. So I'll see you sometime soon. Miss you.